I'm really dumb. I've been sitting here singing Blink-182 for the last like 5 minutes and I completely forget to boot up the game. I apologize. Oh my goodness. Hi. I'm Aaron Gray, aka the most... Oh, hi, game. You don't have to be that loud. Let me turn on desktop.
Danganronpa.
Good music. It's best. Oh, it's already telling me to get water. Alright. And I have this one on my desk because I'm not playing like things where I need to aggressively move my mouse. That's all. Twitch, yes, sometimes for setting up the game great. Yeah, sorry, this game is insanely high volume. Yeah, I think my computer, I'm literally at like 4 on volume on my computer. Alright, here we go. So, continue. You don't, yes, continue. Thank you. So, if you were just joining us, we have just... Two people just died and now we have this vibe and music going on. Alright. Asians must think faster without noises. Intense. Hey, Chenson. Welcome, welcome. So, if you were just joining us, continuing off of Thursday's stream, we had 2 deaths. So, the ultimate pop star died. Not Sakura. I don't remember her name. The ultimate waifu, as Noah keeps referring to her as. And then Junko just died. So now we have to figure... So we're being framed for this murder. And I don't like that. So we're doing an investigate. That's a great noise. Explains why they're so smart. The nukes make them geniuses. Ugh, no way. I seriously don't want to die here. Oh, wait, not enter. Click. I'm begging you. God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hero doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. He does not. Alright, let's talk to our other waifu. Our cute, sweet baby. Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Sweet bean. Let's look at the body again. Gently place my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, but like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. Damn it! Why is this happening? I forget you can move around the mouse. There's a camera there. Alright, we're gonna exit this room. It's not that you're possible the murderer. Leave the gym, yes. Alright, exit. Leave area, yes please. First of all, I should head to the studio to crime, my room. We won't make any progress out investigating there. Alright, so I headed to my room where Sayaka, that's the person who died. Sayaka's corpse still remained. Not enter, it's click. Oh, boy. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Alright, so the lint roller. Huh? Look at the lint roller. Looks like there was way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little? How do you clean up with a lint roller? Oh my goodness. Bed. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? That's what we're trying to figure out, buddy. The notepad is still here, but I don't think is relevant right now. Alright, let's check the desk. God, I thought Buff Girl was wearing a weird hat. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that's been used at all. Which which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine. I haven't had any reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Nanda.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be
What?
building fucking furniture. This is not an IKEA simulator. He's got that right. So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
No, just me.
What?
No one's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Ah! Nice. Yeah, it does look like she's wearing a hard hat. Alright. The katana. I'm calling it a katana. I don't care if it's a sword. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of a sheath. I haven't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of the parts of the blade and the handle. Aha! Told you guys last stream. To be fair, if we had Colonel Chicken Simulator, IKEA Builder isn't far around the corner. True. I mean, they just say sword, but really do like a katana, yeah. Swords are different in shape, I believe. This is a katana. Some of the gold coating has come off. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. Remember, the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Nice! Replica sword has been added to Truth Bullets. Alright, let's look at the key. They didn't want to sound like a weeb. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it. So this must be my room key, if I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch these key too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. Same goes for you too, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Ooh, this is getting interesting. Doesn't this door have issues with locking? No, that's the bathroom door. The bathroom door sticks. No, bathroom door does, yeah. So, like, yeah, that's another thing with the bathroom door. Because, like, Sayaka and your character are the only people who know how the bathroom door opens. So how would the killer have known? Alright, my chair has me rotating in different ways I don't want it to. Okay, let's get close to my desk. Oh, okay. Knocked over thing. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I heard something.
Wait.
That would have not been possible. Huh?
Huh.
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you can know.
Well.
Perhaps this was another Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Nice. Evidence of a struggle. Added. I want to look at the table. Sucker, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. 2, technically, Sayaka was murdered and Junko was executed by Monokuma for attacking him. Yeah. I see. Okay. Alright. Can we go over to the bathroom? Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I love our character's getup, though. He's so cute.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of the room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Reaction. Looks at scratches on beds. Huh, weird. Looks at turned over table. Must have been some sort of fight. Regardless of his looks, he seems a bit dense. Unusual, what do you mean?
so...
Well, I mean, he's not an ultimate for being super smart, so he's like borderline. He's average. I searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. Looked like the lint. Oh, sorry. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Because someone had used it too.
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Nice. Alright. Can I go into the bathroom? No! Should look around here first. I can check other spots later. Alright, let's look at the door. Should check the room first of all. Do we talk to Mondo? What? Oh, wait, camera. Fans camera, master buys, okay. Just keep watching. Oh, knocked over trash can. Here we go. Am I not allowed to inspect it? Okay, let's look at the sheath. This is the roughness sword I brought back for self-defense. He just wanted to be sure things talking to is also better. Okay. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath. But, huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. So, my thought is that someone unsheathed it, dropped the sheath, and then Sayaka grabbed it to use it as self-defense. A heavy sheath like this would get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Unless you're also just like Phoenix Wright. Unless you're also being attacked. Dr. Mondo.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a
Dirty
bitch!
bastard! Anyone who
Shit.
raises their hands to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking
So if I
dead.
ever find that son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. At least he's a biker gang dude with morals. You never hit a woman. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo,
That'll get sorted out when the time comes. Oh boy. Alright, let's talk to Sakura. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty? Or wait, we already talked to her. And we talked to Kyoko. I'm really bummed I can't look at the table. Can I look at the trash can? No. Oh, wait, the TV, maybe? One of the monitors showing the school crest. Can I go in the bathroom now? Bathroom. Yep, now I can go in the bathroom. On the other side of the door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Poor thing. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears, but I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. ... I have to find out what happened. Hey Mary, if you're on stream, get rid of that dude who's coming in spamming my chat. Give me a second, guys. Oh no, it won't appear on this other end. Oh no. Sad boy hours. Mod view. Fuck, I can't see the rest of chat room. No. Let me see. Let me see chat. No. This is sad boy hours. I can't delete the message in my current chat. No. Ah. No easy way to be famous, guys. Oh goodness. Mary. Mary, are you even here? Oh no, Mary's not here. Oh no. Oh no. I guess spam's just gonna live in the chat now. Sorry guys, I can't get rid of it. Oopsies. Oh yay, my mom sent me money. I just looked at my notifications on my phone. I wanted to give up, I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Alright, let's check out the body. Wait, why are we gifting a sub to the spam bot? No, don't! Don't do that! No! No, he's a spam bot. I can't get rid of him. Jensen, why? Shrugs wasn't me. I said Chenson, not Spade. Hold on a second. Make him mod. No, I can't. I don't know how to delete him. I can't delete his message on my end unless if there's something that I'm not sure about in here. Ah! I don't know why I can't delete messages in this view. This is really stupid, Twitch. Ah! No! Go back to stream. Thank you. And I just lost all a chat. Great. We're having a grand time. Can't you go into mod view? I can, but it won't let me see prior messages for some reason. I'm gonna dick around for a second. I'm gonna pause. Creator dashboard. I'll cut this out in post. Alright, so channel. Now you can't see his spam message at least. Yeah, but I would like to block him. Mod view. I can't believe I can't see old messages. Could spell his name if... No, there's no match. Yeah, he's not in chat anymore, so I can't ban him. Great. Fantastic. Loving life. Goodness. What a sly little spam bot. Yeah, I'm sad that like you gave him a Twitch thing, a sub point. This is unfortunate. Give me a quick second. You gonna make me dab? I'm sad now. Hold on. I got a message on my Etsy. I dare him to come back. I'll fight him off. Sad dab. Despair dab. Dab. That was more like a T-Rex dab, but okay. Anyway. I'll give you a hug dab. Oh, I would like that. Alright. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object. It's a knife! It's a knife. Not a sharp object. It's a knife. Has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? It looks like a kitchen knife. Like a butcher knife. Hug dabs all around. That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma files, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something literally? If I gave a sub to a good bot, would that make up for my bad gift sub? Chen's, you do you. I'm not mad at you. I'm just like sad that it had to go to like a spam bot. I am not upset with you. But there's something sort of glittery there. Glittery. Can I speak? No. They're on her wrist too. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is, there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how'd that come? Left finger. Sorry, in the middle of a halo. I need to do all the work. Stream elements to subscribe. I hate how you can make gift subs to bots. I don't like that, but thank you. Also, Twitch still hasn't calculated my income from last month. So currently my income from last month is $2.48. And I know I made more than that, so I'm a tad salty. But thank you, Chenson. It's very much appreciated. The blood being pink concerns me. It goes with the vibe. Inferno described it better than I will. The palms with her hands. Nice. Sayaka's wrist. She dipped her finger into the wound. Sayaka's wrist has been added. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom where they inflicted the deadly wound. Ooh, writing! I look past Sayaka, so she must have written something. Or made to look like she wrote it. There I saw... What? Leon. Or no. It looks like... No, it's Leon! Wait, which one's... No, Leon, no! No! This might actually be framing. Written in blood with the numbers 11037. It's upside down. It's upside down. Did Sayaka do this? It's not. Can you examine it further? No. 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 Please stop. Or the murderer did. Yeah. I've actually never been in the bathroom before. Is this it in the bathroom? Oh, the shower. The water for the showers gets turned off at nighttime. I think that's it in this room. Bathroom.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers, that most likely Sayaka's dying message. I'm digging this upbeat jazzy music. The pink blood was used as a part of their horror pop aesthetic, though other sources claim it was to lower the game's ratings from M internationally or something. Never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message, as if she wrote it with life herself. Right. Do you often talk like such an inspiring poet? The numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037, I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way she found, it means she had wrote them by turning only her hand to the wall, so backwards. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the results would be? The result, it would be upside down. Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. It's upside down. Bang on the desk. Or bang on the table. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. I mean, that last part is what I was thinking. I guess it's kind of pop aesthetic. It's also for people to see the gore, though. Yeah, because if it was red, I wouldn't be able to handle it as much. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who's better to ask than an ultimate programmer? There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the bathroom doesn't fit in their frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame had been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob? I'm glad Gray is having the same feeling I was during this investigation.
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? Why is it broken? Yeah, it makes it easier on the eyes than red and allows more people to look at it without being squeamish. That's good on them. Your arm is practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? Question mark.
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional. Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she had shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door gets stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, here's what's happened. Here's what happened. Sayaka's wrist got broken. She rushed in the bathroom, shut it. Because anyone else is going to think the door is just locked. Right? So, whoever attacked her had their toolkit and unscrewed the bathroom door to get into it. Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. What you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
And that clears it up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Nice. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into that DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they're even talking to me, that is. I mean, if people are smart, the evidence does not point to him. Leave the area, yes. Hold on. We're getting another Etsy order, my friends. Woohoo. Ooh, that hurt my shoulder. Kinda Batman move. Player. What does that mean, Kyoko? I have to go. Jesus, man, what is with you? And the cryptic one-liners is the first thing I think when Kyoko is on screen. Is Kyoko Felix? Conspiracy? Oh, hi, Mary. I missed you. Oh, Jesus. Hi. What are you doing here? Oh, God. Hi, everyone. God, I didn't expect jump scares.
Very strange.
I don't like your voice, sir. Kyoko is literally just cryptic one-liners. That is ultimate cryptic one-liners. So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you said is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for your death, wouldn't you say? Oh, the music cut out. Ooh. Kyoto is Wash reincarnated. Oh, because it's Wash. That's right. It was Wash with the cryptic one-liners. I apologize. Togami, why couldn't you die first? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? Ooh. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She's dead because of me. Then it should have been me that died. Well, we all can say right now is that it's a possibility. Wait, bad fat hamster man should have died first. If that's really true, then whoop. All right, let's talk to Leon.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file says Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? The nameplate? Hold on! We switched nameplates! Huh, this is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. What? This is Sayaka's room. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's were switched? So the effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. Why would anyone do that? That's creepy. Alright, and then fat hamster man. Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was my Zono doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Most
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Let's take a look around the hallways. I love how the area is red. Red for murder. Ooh, trash room. That's where I belong. Oh, what? There's a story gate here, no way to get past. Ah, it's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further.
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
This is stupid. It'd be faster just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further.
Cleaning duty has been added to the truth bullets. Nice. What is this hatch? It's a hatch on the floor. Rattle, rattle. Door won't budge. It must be locked. Ooh, I got a hint coin. I'm home. Let me in. Set the door out. Looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Oh, hint coin. I know they're not actually hint coins. That's what I call them because Professor Layton. Leave the area, yeah. Let me in. Oh, what's my horoscope? Sometimes my horoscope is really calling me out right now. Sometimes you talk so fast you miss the holes in your own argument. Ha. Ha. Very nice, co-star. Very, very good. Kyoko is like separated from everyone else. Oh, and same as a military dude. Okay, so that's the bath, that's the laundry. I'm assuming kitchen? I'm assuming knife came from the kitchen. Ooh! Hannah, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all fresh for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what she'd be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep calm. It's food. So I know I shouldn't, but I've been just kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. She's trying to give herself an alibi. Monica appears. Makoto. Oh shit, here we go again. Oh, a knife is missing. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning? Or, I better see if anyone knows more about it. Kitchen knife set. Look at all these fresh fruits and veggies. So much of vegetables I've had. I've seen you know the word. Ooh, hint coin. Weird how this game is just a cardboard cutout talking to each other. I know, right? Marbled meats, salted meats. Now's not the time to be thinking about food. Another hint coin. Amazing. All right, exit. Yes. Okay, so let me see F1. Can we go into Sayaka's room? I'm assuming the 75% complete means... Oh, that's just assume. Never mind. I thought it meant the investigation. Okay. Can we go into Sayaka's room? Okay, we can go in. Oh, because we wanted to get the DVD, that's why. screw this game for making me hungry. Munching on cookies, tries to stealthy take one of Mary's cookies, offers cookie. See, Mary will offer you food. Just be kind about it. You have the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing that video. Wonder what did she see? I recommend it just in case maybe we can check it anyway. Sorry, Sayaka, I need to borrow this DVD. These controls are wonky as fuck. Leave, yes. Thank you. Hi! I'm not giving you a blowjob, no. I hate how I seem so short. Bayakua, can you tell me anything about the cleaning duty? No.
Such
You're
ignorance.
like a child lost in the woods, you know? That's a total waste of space. What do you mean? Taka's the only one who has any interest in organizing things like that. Oh, good point. Alright, so we're gonna run. Running. Whoa. Also talk to Why did I just read that? Okay, we'll go back. Talk to Fat Hamster Man. You're not short, all the ultimates are just super tall. Look, his tie looks like he has the avatar error on it, and that makes me angry. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I hadn't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room. Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me a key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to this key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words,
that's a fair assessment. Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes black and will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. Trashy's character is, of course, on trash duty. Did you tell me to go do that so you could make that joke? I love you. That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty. Why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? He has a tongue piercing. Oh my god.
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You.
Liar, I know what you
Is
did.
it
You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, and poking around that itch. No, don't give me that image. No.
There's no way to
What are you
think about
talking
this
about?
in a
All
common
my
sense
love,
kind
all
of
my
way.
love is for 2D, so you don't even like 3D women? Dude, what's your problem? Ooh, he has a tongue piercing. That's gross.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to. I would never get tired of 2D.
Unforgivable!
Why does he have one tooth? Why does he have just one giant tooth? Why is that a thing? He's panting with. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. Hamster. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? Because you is more with Rufus Rink impossible. If you're so worried about Fumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them. From picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's how I was supposed to. Anyway, on another topic. Fumi, since you're on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or saved a village or beat a boss. Oh my god. We're not playing Dungeons and Dragons. No, nothing like that. I was hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay. So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. Why? Stop making noises. I mean, the tongue piercing is fine. The hamster boy digging for dirty shit is not. Gotcha. I kind of like tongue piercing, just tough on hygiene. I can imagine that. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at that, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okie dokie. He actually made a noise. Hifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate, and then...
Mr. Naegi!
Never, Mr. Naegi. Surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along. No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy the evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? What? Oh my god. I can't. Just stop. When he says anything, everyone else, ew, what the fuck? Aaron, ew, what the fuck? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Ooh, a thing! There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Ooh, it's a torn sleeve. Burnt piece. Burnt piece, like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? What is your problem? Is he this desperate for pussy? Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth. And the shape is part of a sleeve from the button-up shirt. Now look at it, it's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is part left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. What is this? There are shards of broken glass scattered around the front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Yeah, is that? You know what it is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Stop existing, please. Can someone just... Can my character kill him? Is that an option? He talked about loving 2D girls. He's past the point of shame. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like the Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Oh, is it the psychic? They're not even orange. They can't be Dragon Balls. Not in my fan fiction. Green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. Stop going that way. Go this way. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. A good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes,
It's pretty
indeed.
simple setup. Press the green button to get going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave. Okay. Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here.
Was it a
Perhaps it was the
fairy?
work of a fairy. Hifumi, do you realize what you just said? At least my character has a sense of reality. At least. That's a shit garbage disposal. Huh? The fairy? No. You said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. Since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate,
Most
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet, so that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was last here, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Nagy? Will you be confessing soon? Let me explain everything about how this works without prompt. Why me? Everyone already knows you
sure
did
of
it.
it.
All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Just minus the sex. Anything else in this room? Oh, let me talk to him. Mr. Naegi, you seem a little down. Huh? Really? You only need help lifting your spirits. Call on me anytime. I've got all kinds of stuff like that might help you cheer you up. Questionable content. Alright. I think I've looked on everything in here. Oh! What is this? That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? But whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Hint coin! Alright, let's back out. Alright, so we're gonna go down to the AV room. Let me see where everyone else is. So we checked the trash room. We checked the kitchen. AV room, okay. Anything can burn at a high enough degree. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. This has to be high enough. Heh, high. Oh, let's talk to our favorite general man first. Love this boy.
Listen to me!
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. Did you talk to Swimmer Girl after seeing the knife rack? No, I did not. I'll go back and talk to her after I talk to Taka. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything.
Got it!
Forget everything I just said. Forget ma'am. Oh my god. Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do joke sometimes. Ha ha ha. Just trying to save your sanity later. Thanks, Noah. I appreciate it. Alright, let's run upstairs. Woo, why is it purple in here? Spare Hotel. Woohoo. Love how I can just go through it. Alright. Justice is here. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall and someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Ah, thanks, Noah. Really appreciate it. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Haina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys are supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So you can stare everything together. I honestly have no idea. Alright. Oh goodness, my congestion is starting. I think that with you should just have everything for this side of the school. Everything else should be over on the other side. Alright. I think that's pronounced Hina. It might be. I don't know. Should be able to use this to see what's on DVD. The DVD Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. Staying on stage front and center was a face I recognized all too well. They're actually really cute. They're really fucking cute. Sayaka. Hentai. It is. She was there along with the friends she said she had been so important to her. She's positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to.
Okay, they could have done much better with this. I thought they would like say like the group would go on without her and just like pretend like she stopped existing. Jesus, Bear Man.
So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
That warning video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. I think it's kind of like the Spice Girls. At one point they fell apart. What kind of person would take things this far? Alright, I see what I need. Guessing Beatles vibe. Store, I don't need to go in there right now. What is this? Nurse, okay. Or Jonas Brothers, yeah. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only brought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how did it break? I mean, yeah, who wants to sing with 2-3 other people forever?
What?
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. I doubt that. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that that belongs to you. Yep, that's mine for sure. Probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything set up from fortune telling for 2 full years. It came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? Jeez, I want to go do like fortune telling now. Oh goodness. It's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world, that's just too stupid. Can't even feel bad for him. Alright, bye, Spade.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
No, because I haven't talked to Cutie Pie yet. No.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Red door on the first floor, that's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Is anyone else out? Yeah, everyone else is there. Alright. Very plush door.
Yo!
You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer as you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. 'Cause they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Oh, Lord. Inferno, should I talk to anyone before we move? Is it necessary? Oh, Jesus. Inferno, are you here? Talk to everyone. Oh boy. Alright, I guess we are.
What?
So whoever stuck us
What?
here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh? If they all give one-liners, then this should be fine.
Impossible.
Damn, we really gotta go through this class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
Got it!
Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way.
Hey.
There's no point sitting around here, settle your resolve and step into the future.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, in the end, I wasn't able to do anything looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her? Oh, baby.
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder whoever killed Sayaka's feeling right now. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? Being so insistent even though you obviously killed her, very impressive.
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Finally. Certain at least. So the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call. Alright, let's take the elevator. Guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well,
let us begin.
Yes.
Good idea.
Indeed. Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
Said before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. You need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't know someone else to tell me that. in Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try to give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close, it looks like shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seat and sit down. Hurry up now, everyone. We did what he said and found our seats. That's not seats, you guys are standing. Oh, I love how there's things in front of people's faces. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. Plot twist, Kyoko's actually an investigator trying to stop the school's murder spree of kidnapping people because she belongs to a shadow group of investigators who have been hot on Monokuma's trail for a while. Ooh, I like that because we don't know what her ultimate is. That's actually really cool. I like that. Seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their attention and ease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. So the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. Why am I standing next to him? He probably smells super bad. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly flash trial. You like to repeat yourself a lot. Yes, save my fucking progress. Saving it in an empty slot. Court preparation. Okay, open e-handbook. Okay. So Monokuma file. Sayaka's death. Around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room, the dormitory, bathroom. Oh wait, no, go back to tree bullets. Evidence of a struggle. There are a number of scratches and gouges in the bed and walls of Makoto's room. Makoto took this from the gym entryway and put it in his room. The sword was found out of his sheath on the floor in the middle of the room. The sword handle was missing and some of the gold coating as was part of the blade. Short sheath. Makoto took this from the gym entry and put it in his room. The sheath was found some distance away from the sword itself, and it shows evidence of being scratched with a sharp object. Switching rooms. On the night of the murder, Makoto and Sayaka traded rooms and room keys. When the victim was discovered, Makoto's room key was also found in Makoto's room. Sayaka had originally asked Makoto to switch with her when someone attempted to force their way into her room, and she became frightened. Toolkit. This had been in place in Makoto's room before he arrived and remains unopened, and there's no evidence of it having ever been used. All the other male students claim they haven't used theirs either, but still. Now, a single hair was found on the floor at the scene of the crime. In addition, the lint roller shows evidence of being used. Sayaka's right wrist has been fractured and her wrist was glittery at the injury's location. In addition, her hands appear to be completely clean except for an index finger on the left hand, which had some blood on it. A series of numbers have been written in blood on Makoto's bathroom wall. 11037. It is assumed that Sayaka wrote these numbers while leaned up against the wall as she lay dying. Bathroom door frame. I'm reading these more first to myself. Makoto's bathroom door was difficult to open, but due to it not quite fitting the door properly, the only two people who knew about it was Sayaka and himself. Doorknob. Doorknob had been broken. The screws holding it in place have been partially or completely removed. So that implies the toolkit. Nameplates. Nameplates were apparently switched at some point. Knife sets. Set of knives. Apparently one of them has gone missing. Boys account. The knife from the kitchen went missing while Hina was in the dining hall. Aoi swears that Makoto did not come to the dining hall at any point when she was there. There's apparently a trash room within the school. It's blocked by a gate. Incinerator can be activated by a switch. He was on cleaning duty and claims that the last time he saw the incinerator was off. However, when Makoto checked it after the incident, the incinerator was in fact on. The distance from the gate to the incinerator is roughly 30 feet. Baseball player. Burnt shirt piece. A piece of burnt clothing was found next to the incinerator in the trash room. It is apparently part of the shirt cuff. Nose blood stain. Shattered crystal ball. It's Leon. I know it's Leon. I know it's him. Set skills, which I have none. Oh, Melodious voice. Increased damage. Wait, do I have any other? No. Increased damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed, effective during the... Alright, sure. All rise. We're all
Let's
standing.
begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Oh god, I forgot what we sounded like.
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And
Why
whoever
is
did
his
it,
face
raise your
twitching?
hand.
And whoever did raise your
Don't be a
hand.
goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Okay, that's really sweet.
Friendship penetrates?
No, get your mind out of the gutter. Oh my god.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
She does have a point.
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
I hate his
First up
how he's
is the
an
case
outie.
summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Nervous. It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Please tell me more. As things progress during each class trial, you will be engaged in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. What? I don't like this. I don't like this. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your... What difficulty are you? I'm on normal. Should I... Is there a way to... Can I go back and change it? Because I did have a different save... I saved it in a different save file. Pay close attention to each... it won't be too bad. Okay. I'm nervous. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Even in difficulty isn't too bad. I don't like this. Make your argument.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Huh, something's off about what she did get to resist. They ease you into them too. She did get to resist. Because Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there would be no explanation for what happened to my room. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. Thank you! Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. First, we have like 1 to 2 bullets and 1 to 2 statements that could be refuted. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal... Can I? Wait, no. I want to lower the music volume. Love how you can't turn the music off at all. Alright. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the control key. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Huh? Something's off about what she just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no... that.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Wait,
Yeah,
hold on. The first few, you gotta aim at the words. The words! I don't like that.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that
I don't like that.
the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who...
I aimed at the words! I aimed at the words! I aimed at the words! Am I supposed to do something else? What is happening? It will repeat until you shoot it correctly. What? That... what?
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom.
Oh,
So
faster.
it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Oh, I see. Counter! Break! Tally
Just a
points.
second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Yeah, Sayaka and the murderer.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Inferno, I have a question. So, like, is this kind of like Ace Attorney, where, like, you can listen to the arguments first and then go back and pick which one you need truth bullets on? Is that a thing? Or will I run out of time? Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, poor BB.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Ew, please just stop talking. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Make your argument. Kitchen knife sets.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong.
Break.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Yeah, the time limits are pretty generous usually. Later on, there are multiple weak spots and eventually the ability to memorize one of theirs to make a new truth bullet, which requires it to loop. Got it.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
So you're saying I should listen to the full thing first and then go back for truth bullets? Because, like, I just cut Mondo off.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh god, Sakura, I don't like your voice.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Oh, but in the beginning, when you only have a bullet or two, it's easy enough not to. Got it, okay. I still don't understand what you mean, but it's okay. I love how Leon is, like, trying to, like, pin it on me, but, like, I'm like, I know it's you, boy.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Because I know nothing. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this can keep your focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Got it.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret, when nobody was in the dining hall.
No, that's wrong.
I love how it resets the timer for you every time. I like that.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to get to the kitchen. I finished my tea. One of the knives is gone. I'm not reading this because you already read it.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
No, that can't happen, because even if they got the killer wrong, Hina would still die.
Idiot swimmer girl?
Oh, she's offended.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
I don't like how that twitches. That makes me really uncomfortable.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Oh my god, pedo bear, stop.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Leon, you're killing me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Hina isn't wearing a button-up shirt anyway, so very true.
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
No, it does not.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
I love her. She's cute.
I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together?
Oh my god.
It's unwholesome!
Sakura was a girl!
I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
He's so pissed. Cool, just fuck off.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone's who's not here? Are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Oh, this is my thought. She wanted to kill herself. She was going to commit suicide, or... Okay. So there's two trains of thought I have. She was going to commit suicide, and then the person killed her. Or she did commit suicide, but then the other person who wanted to come in saw that she did kill herself, and then made it look like it was a crime. Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Monokuma. It was Sayaka.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility.
Her band fell apart, all of her friends abandoned her, so she was depressed and committed suicide. That's what I'm thinking. That's straight. That's what I'm thinking currently.
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Stop jiggling, fat man. Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
And if the message is supposed to be Leon, then Leon isn't the killer. She tried to make him black. She tried to make him blackened so that he could escape. Maybe Leon tried to talk her out of it, or was kind to her or something. No, here's the thing. So, the blood was on her finger, but not on the rest of her hand. But there was blood on the sleeve. So maybe the person, Leon, who did it, wrote the numbers or the name for some reason to be blackened. Because, like, if you think about it, like, it's really hard. Like, if she's sitting there slumped, it's really hard to, like, reach back and, like, write something. Like, it's kind of difficult. I love how I'm getting really into this.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
So he found the body and tried to convict himself so he could graduate. Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit method, which I'd hear more. Yes, I do, as annoying as this is, I love how they'd give you the option, like if you've already played it, you could skip the tutorial. As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim and press the left mouse button. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun! Something that should have been at the crime scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we can figure out what that something is... It's the hair. Oh god, what is this? Is it not hair? What? Oh, it had to be a certain color.
Now I understand.
For some reason.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
They break at red. Oh, got it. Okay.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Whether the killer is bald.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yes, the doorknob. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object that killer broke, which is the doorknob.
I got it!
This is fun.
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoto said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yes! From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. So, Noah, like you said, so if I let the entire thing go on, it'll repeat itself, right? Now, this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Great.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door, because Sayaka had locked it.
There's no locks on the boys' bathrooms.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup. True as true can be.
My god, no, that's wrong. Everyone else shocked Pikachu face.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's not lucky at all.
Well, it's lucky for him in this case.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
What important detail? Convincing the bathroom door was locked. So they didn't know the door was actually couldn't locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime. The crime took place in Sayaka's room. Other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime is that they didn't know was the crime took place in my room.
I got it!
Because they swapped the nameplates.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through!
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
He's like, I don't want to admit that I'm wrong.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
I wish it worked like that in real life.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
No.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
Sayaka let them in thinking they were a friend, but if you remember from their prior conversation, Sayaka said she would not open the door, even if it was Makoto.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like
Yes,
someone doesn't know
Narwhal
his
boys.
place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... Oh, fuck. Just double checking. It's because of the...
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Same goes for you, Sayaka.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh Man, I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention...
This is the L of the series.
I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note, Sayaka wrote it.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation...
Oh my god,
that
hold it
young
together,
man
man.
could resist.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
No! Stop.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Oh boy, here we go. Russian roulette. Just call him 2D Hamster Man. Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Oh boy, I don't... What? The killer went to my room instead of... The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is it has to be because of what got switched between mine and Sayaka's room. Is the last one, I think. It's the nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No, that's wrong.
The nameplates got switched. Break! Set her
The
back up.
nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms
Thanks,
themselves.
Mary.
As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
Only one person who switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms. Oh. Then Sayaka. Had to have been Sayaka, right?
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Something I want to talk to you about, just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Because of the gold. Is it the sword or the sheath? Is it the sword or the sheath? Which one is it? Oh my goodness. Her wrist? Oh yeah, I forgot that wrist was an option.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
Thanks, Mary.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Glitterally.
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
Thanks, Mary.
You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
I see.
Thanks,
And
Mary.
so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room and what led to Sayaka's death, that's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Oh, fuck. Yeah, sure. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. Wait, if you barely have to touch it for it to stick to your skin, then wouldn't the killer have gold on their hands? That's what I'm thinking. Unless if they, like, wash their hands since the time of it. Starting with the next debate. Just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to circle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, the fewer bullets will be loading into the cylinder. For our purposes, this time the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Why? Well then, good luck and have fun! Oh, fuck. Replica sword sheath.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
What? If the person with the sword really did attack first, there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
I was just repeating it one more time just to make sure like I know what I'm going for.
When the
It's a
fighting
sword
broke
sheath.
out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
What, is that wrong?
Shoot!
What?
When the
Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. Ah.
The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
I don't know. Was the sword really used first? It must have been the sheath.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back.
It was the sheath that was used first.
She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
Yeah, I
And they
didn't think.
killed
I
her
think.
with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
All right, come on, come on.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss
Fuck.
Mizono's wrist.
So
This is stressful. This is stress-inducing. Okay. Was the sword really used first? So I need to use the sheath on the sword, right? I need to use, when he says a sword-based sneak attack, control key is fast forward, back around too. Okay. So I need to use the sword sheath for when he says a sword-based sneak attack. Correct? Is that correct?
She grabbed the... But then the culprit...
And they killed her.
And that's exactly what happened.
Right? Yee, okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
No, that's wrong.
Wrong! Objection!
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Oh, he sounds so sad.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Oh, he's totally guilty.
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
It's the hands. Her palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
Psycho is planning on killing the person she divided, and the person grabbed the sword to stop the attack. That could be true. Sayaka, because like, Sayaka wanted to get out of there, probably, because what happened in the real world, she probably wanted to figure it out.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Where did you... What? That's
No, that's not it at all.
Because there's a certain regulation that talks about it. Water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh, you poor thing.
Oh, my.
Please don't tell me you have a kink for that.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Oh my god,
An
please
insult,
die.
obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was
Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying.
You jumped to any conclusion, you dork.
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Oh man, what have I gotten myself into?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument! You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it! Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh, shut up, pedo bear.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as the clues go, there's nothing left. Make your argument. Oh, fuck. Oh, only one. Okay, dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
I'm pretty sure that
Very
was
well.
it.
Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point one more time.
Do we really have time for all that?
Die! If we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
There's still one clue left, I'm sure of it. Sayaka left it on the wall when she was leaning up against. Yep.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong.
Pretty sure of it, but...
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Dying, you idiot.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message and I could prove it. Left index finger.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
It's not numbers.
11037?
It's not numbers.
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's
'Cause
because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but... Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
You gotta read it upside down. They're kind of slow and blind. No, it's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it? Think maybe if I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. You turn her message 180 degrees. It should become crystal clear. Select someone. Ah! Leon!
Here's my answer.
Figured it out the first time I saw it.
The key
I
to
know.
solving
So
this
did I.
mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Yeah, she's right.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
Oh, yes, we can.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yes. Yes, I do. The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. It's a thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them.
Oh,
And to dispose of the shirt covered
I
in the
don't have
victim's
to
blood,
talk all this.
they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
What?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with
Oh,
shirts
he's
like
falling
mine.
through the cracks.
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. Where it was disposed of. The shirt was destroyed. If we focus on that, the killer will become clear. Where it's destroyed? Ah, shit.
Shoot!
Ah, fuck. Burnt remains. Something we need to pay attention to. How?
I got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. Oh, love how he's still making that face. Other way. That's exactly proves why Leon is the real killer. It's because of the glass ball. He threw it because he's the ultimate baseball player. Shattered crystal ball. Here we go.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
True.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key was...
You.
Huh? Me?
I didn't shoot it fast enough. Oh! Okay, that's the only face, like, I'm happy about. Or, like, absolutely was a way to use the incinerator. I was able to turn the incinerator on. Yep, I know. I just didn't
The key
click
to the
fast
trash
enough.
room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator. No, that's
Ding
wrong.
dong, you're wrong. Ding dong, you're wrong.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
How to use the grass ball? Throw it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned on the incinerator. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more
hey,
thoroughly.
thanks for the follow, Rouge Moon. Or is that supposed to say rogue?
Wait, no.
In French,
just
it's rouge,
hold on.
so that's why I say it like that.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a
Yeah,
glass
but
ball
he's the
that
ultimate
far and hit
baseball
something
man.
next. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
You're the ultimate baseball
Difficult,
star.
absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all if the guy was the ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that
Yeah,
right,
like you
Leon?
pronounced the first time. Rouge Moon. Nice. That's a cool name.
Do you
Thank
have
you for the
any
follow.
idea
I
how
hope you're
stupid
enjoying
you
it.
sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer.
Prove
These
it.
goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
If you don't stay calm, then...
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes, because I don't know what I'm doing. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is called the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. Interesting. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Closing argument. Okay, so someone came in. Oh wait, there's more. Ah. Can I move? How do I go on to the next? Oh, it's backwards. That's why. Okay. So then, She attacks. How do I... Oh, it's scroll. Okay. So she attacks. Wait, let me scroll through this here. And then, where's the broken wrist? Or does that not exist? Knife dropped. Okay, so Act 2, she goes into the bathroom. Oh, wait, no. After she was stabbed, Sayaka used the last lever. Okay. Oh, because some of these I won't use, I don't think. Actually, I'm gonna go back and revisit these. Okay, so... Perp enters. Pretty sure. Let me just double check. Use that object. Yep, that was right. Interesting tidbit. A lot of the fake panels can be seen elsewhere in the comic. Oh, that's cool. Miko countered Sayaka's attack with an object. What did they do next? Unsheath the blade. I think. Then this is, they forced the bathroom door open, and the only logical way that could have happened was with the screwdriver. And then... Act 3, the killer used an item in my room to help dispose of the evidence. Here we go. The object the killer threw in to activate the incinerator was the crystal ball. And then... Go through the incinerator was this. And then... Alright, let me just... So, enter Sayaka's room. She attacks. He's right behind. She attacks again. She gets the sheathed weapon. Breaks her wrist, unsheaths the weapon, because I don't think... Yeah, unsheaths the weapon, screwdriver, writes the name, cleans up, crystal ball, throws it in, and then just the tard.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Ooh, it's the intro music!
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her. But of course, the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot.
This music's good.
And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
What is this?
Isn't that right, Leon?
Complete. Yeah, we did our first
trial. It would
trial.
appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Oh my god.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Am I? Your first bullet time battle? What? What is this game? Yes, please? 'Cause I know nothing. Sometimes during class trial, your own opponent won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as a bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. Love the acronyms. During the BTB, you'll want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. What button? Do I left click? Oh, right click. Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. This is the final minigame of the trial, I promise. This makes no sense. Do this consecutively and start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button, so watch out for that. Final strike. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the last mount button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. So... I'm confused. Do I left click all of them? Or hold... Like, which statements do I right click? Good luck, have fun. Mary, shush! I am so confused. Man, we love when streams go 3 hours. Inferno, help me! We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Oh, God. What is happening? I don't know the CPU controls. It's okay. I'm just really stupid. So we're gonna...
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something on their own to remove the screws.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid!
I feel bad for the voice actor who had to do this. It just show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Moment of truth. Oh, great.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof?
Oh, wait. What? It's like the whole... Oh, God. I don't like this. This is stressful. Press the mouse button to lock. Staying there in that circle, they all look like a cutout Burger King ground. One click locks on, the other click shoots them.
Not a chance! Stupid! You lied! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up!
I don't know. What am I doing? How do I do this? I don't understand. I really...
You kidding me? Not a chance!
What? I don't... What? How the fuck do you do that? That's so stupid. Is there a way to, like, go back? Like, what happens? If I have to go back and do all of this, I will kill myself. Inferno, what do I do? You go right back to the BTB. So did I just let this roll? No, because they're gonna do the thing again.
Is this really the end for all of us?
What do you say? Want to give it a... Yeah.
I refuse to give up yet.
Okay, I need to hear this explanation one more time. I need to engage a head-to-head battle. Okay. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Every single statement, or which ones? Destroy the statement you locked onto with left button. Tempo marker reaches the center. Does this method deal damage to your opponent? If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Yeah. Just consecutively start a combo. Is it for every single one? Is that what it is? I'm sweating. I am literally sweating.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to instead.
Okay, we already heard this.
I refuse to acknowledge. Stupid!
Alright. There are skills that allow you to lock onto more than one. I don't think I have those skills, though.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Shut up. Stupid. Where's your proof?
I don't know what the fuck. You just might have to alternate left and right clicks.
You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied.
I'm going to scream into oblivion. I want to scream, but I can't because it's kind of 10:40 at night.
Is this...
Yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
God. I want to scream. No.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it.
I think I'm starting to get it, but they go way too fast.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
I refuse, stupid!
Yeah, come on. Come on. Come on.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking.
Okay, I don't know if I can do this tonight. This fight reminds me of Undyne's fight from Undertale. Undyne the Undying is the worst fight in Undertale. The worst fight in Undertale. I haven't even beaten that in genocide mode. I don't fucking know.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Shut up.
Oh.
Shut up. Stupid. Where's your proof?
Here we
You
go.
kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
There, it is alternate right and left. It is alternating right and left
screws on the
on the
bathroom
clicks.
doorknob were
I'm just
removed.
stupid. They do a horrible job explaining that.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Their
It
own.
had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid! Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid! Stupid!
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
What the fuck is this? Nice. Hey, I got coins.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata. Back to voice acting. My voice acting.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of
Son
a
of a
bitch!
bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be on the one standing here. There's a complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just...
Unlucky.
unlucky. That's all. Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if been wrong. Because if we came up with is really the truth, then that truth is that Psycho is trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, that mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw. it was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have seen something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. Wow. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
wow. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I could do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's it. Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she's descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, I really do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
Thank you. As angry as I when Kyoto latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it.
Ba-bum,
Ah,
ba-bum.
that was a close one. I thought sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So,
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh,
Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
If it weren't for you, this would have never happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting as the one who puts us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice? Taka's gonna be like, yeah, justice.
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey.
No more
come
begging.
on now.
No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop! Please!
Oh, poor Leon. I had
Now
such high
then,
hopes.
I prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kawata, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
No!
Oh god, what is this animation? Leon has been found guilty. Time for punishment. What the fuck is this animation? no, they're gonna use him for target practice. Oh no! Oh, this is so sad. Yep, me. That is me. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. Stop making those noises, please, and thank you. What's going on? I can't take
it.
Oh, poor baby. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well,
hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties to the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us? Because he is a sadist.
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy. Oh, I'm getting to the next save point and then I'm ending it.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal? Upstanding? Excuse me?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on the scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. Woohoo, you must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course you can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Kills!
Anyway, let's get to the black and
Kills!
That's what everyone is waiting for, after all.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. Just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Is there a save game? Can I save my game? No, stop talking. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared of being alone. Oh, poor baby, no. Also, poor baby, no. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was that in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? Surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started, you had to figure out the mystery of this case by yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me. You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. So wasn't sure she could kill someone, or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation to attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic, when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the depths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? You can never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. She said that she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Oh. Chapter 1, to survive. Thank God it's the end of this chapter. 12 remain. And I'm hungry. I also got an order in my Etsy shop. Got an item. Received a despair present. Yes. Please save my game data. No. No, we're not doing this. No, 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 no. We're done with this game for tonight. It's 11 o'clock. I'm done. Alright, so thank you all for tuning in tonight for Danganronpa and our first trial, and me being stupid as fuck with the last part of it. We will be continuing this game on Thursday, hopefully getting to the second trial, so making up all that space in between. Tomorrow night we're playing The Witness, which is another puzzle-solving game, and I'm going to need a lot of help from y'all because I've never actually beaten the game. I've cheated by looking up answers online because it's really hard. So we're going to start that tomorrow night. And then Friday is finishing Halo 2 with Mary from chat. If there's a lot of time left on stream, so like let's say we finish the game in an hour, then we'll probably do some achievement hunting. If Mary's up for it. I need my achievements. I liked Leon. Yeah, sadness. Yeah, Leon was punky. I liked him. He was spunky. But anyway, so that's the stream schedule for this for the rest of the week. I am looking to start doing a featured Friday on my social media and also on the channel, where I either feature a brand that I'm familiar with or know and I want to give them a shout out, or a member of the community, just recognizing them for being a fantastic follower who likes my content, who's giving support, who's helping me out, that type of stuff. So keep participating, keep being active, and maybe I'll get it one week. If it works, we'll see. Are you enjoying the game so far? It is interesting. The art style did not age well. I played Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton before, so like I do like the puzzle solving games and like the trial and having to like find out who did it. This is actually kind of easier than Ace Attorney, actually. I think I've messed up a fuck ton on Ace Attorney. This actually seems easier, strangely. So I do like the game so far. I do want to play the other games. I already have the second game, because I figured I was going to like it. Psycho's okay, but yeah, I preferred Leon. After knowing that Sayaka kind of like was going to screw us over, like I prefer Leon. Leon did not have luck. We had luck. He did not have luck. So anyway, that's what's happening. Thank y'all for tuning in for the past 3 hours. I apologize greatly. So if you're not already, go and self. Oh, I have to use the bathroom really bad. Okay, bye, Mary. So thank y'all for joining, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night for The Witness. Or if not, I'll see you Thursday for more Danganronpa. Bye.